Okay, hello. Hey, Sophie. First, you are first. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Sorry, we're late. Control mapping problems again. But welcome back. Welcome back to Trucking Tuesday. We are going to be doing some more Snowrunner today. I should just tell you right up front, before we start, the gear shifter is still not working. And I don't understand why. That's why we're late, because the gear shifter just doesn't work with Snowrunner anymore. And I don't understand why, because it used to. We've played Snowrunner with gear shifter before, but it just won't work now. But that's why I'm late. I've been trying to sort that out. Couldn't do it. We're just gonna have to, you know, deal without the gear shifter again today. Does it work with other games? Yep, we played Euro Truck with it last week. It definitely isn't the gear shifter itself, which means it is the game. Don't know why. Not much I can do about it. So we're just going to carry on without it and see how we get on. But yeah, welcome back everyone. Welcome back to Snowrunner. I've already got the game launched and ready to go because I've been testing to make sure that everything was working. And obviously it wasn't, but never mind, we're here anyway. So let's just switch over and get straight on with it, shall we? Let's not waste any time. Let's go. Here we are. Okay, let me know if you can see and hear me alright. Let me know if you can see and hear the game alright. Like I say, we're going to just dive straight on in where we left off, which is... Where were we? Oh, we were on an exploration mission, weren't we? I remember. Right. And we're currently here. Okay, we'll go down onto the ice and up this way, I think. Or actually, we can go down to here and across there. Hey, Scrivy. Hey, STFC. Everything's good. Glad to hear it. Like the vest shirt. Thank you, Sophie. It's nice, isn't it? This is the same one that I wore for Subnautica, for the Subnautica finale last week. But yeah, look at this. No gear shifter. It still doesn't work. I have no idea why. We played Euro Truck with it last week. It was fine. It is just this game that it doesn't work with. So we can't change gears again today. We're just gonna have to stay in auto for the entire stream. Thanks for following, Si. But we'll manage, you know, we've still got the gear, the handbrake still works and all the side panel buttons still work. It's just the shifter, for whatever reason, doesn't want to play ball. What are we playing? This is Snowrunner. We're currently at Lake Coved, which is in... Oh wait, where is Lake Coved actually? Russian Federation. I couldn't remember if we were in Russia or Alaska. Still not worked out who sent me that message on Snap this morning. That is weird, Sophie. Hope you get to the bottom of it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. We're going to try and take things slightly easier today, because last time... Let's just say, last time I did not keep calm and carry on. I was fucking raging. I was irate in the last stream. I was so fucking angry at this game last week. We're gonna be calm today. We're gonna be serene and gentle and I don't know, everything else. It's gonna be great. I'm currently laid on a sunbed in Spain, says Scrubby. Nice for some. How's P? who's currently not laid on a sunbed in Spain. Is this your main channel, says Sai? I would say that my purple account is probably my main channel. I stream on YouTube, TikTok, and purple. What car are you driving? This is the Khan Marshall. We're okay. Think we're all good. Hello, 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 hello. Would you believe I just had a fucking power cut? Of all the things to happen, why? I'm back. I'm back now. Thankfully, no harm done. Oh my god. But we're back. We're back. I'm gonna get the game relaunched again. Sorry about that. Are you sure the electric's okay? Yes, don't worry. It's... Our area has lots of power cuts. Our electricity is, you know, all the cables are owned by Northern Powerhouse. We have street-wide power cuts, I would say, once a month. And I am not even joking. It has happened in the last year. It's happened like 8 or 9 times. Like every couple of months, there will just be a street-wide trip of the power, and it will come straight back on again afterwards. They've come out to check the cables. They've checked all the cables on the street. They've checked all the electric boxes in the neighborhood. The problem still persists. Like I say, it's not. Yeah, I was saying, I think I've mentioned it on stream before. It's never happened on stream before, but it literally happens every couple of months. And what baffles me is that they still haven't figured out what's causing it. Like, they've been to every single electrical box in the neighborhood a dozen times, and still, once a fucking month, we just get a random power cut. I don't understand it. I really don't. But for once, it's not a problem. It's not a me problem. You know, it's not. I'm not taking responsibility for the power cut. That's on Northern Powerhouse. Let's get back to the game. What a fantastic start, eh? I mean, what a bloody start to a stream. Thankfully, the PC has never been damaged by it. It has happened whilst I've been on my PC a couple of times. I've never had any problems with the PC as a result. Like, it's never led to any loss of, you know, any kind of PC issues. But it can, you know, like, suddenly cutting the power to your PC can cause problems. So what happens if what happens if one day the power goes out and it does just fucking brick my PC? Who do I complain to about that? Because it's clearly the electrical grids that's the problem. Like I say, we've had Northern Powerhouse out on the street several times in the last year, and we still have street-wide power cuts on a semi-regular basis. So if something did happen to my PC, are they going to take accountability for that? Are they going to, you know, own up to their responsibility for bricking my fucking computer if such a thing did happen? Oh, we couldn't do this quest, could we? I remember we couldn't do this quest because of we didn't have the right vehicle for it. Are you playing the game? Because we can't see the game on purple. Yes, sorry. Let's not make that mistake again. I have only just got into it, so don't worry, you haven't missed much. Welcome back, by the way, Max. You just missed a power cut. We had a big power cut, but we're back now. There's no harm done. Overturned train carriage. What's this? Oh, this is different. Historians from the nearby camp have been asking me for some time to see what kind of railway carriages tipped over not far from here. Could you do that and let them know? Avoid truck changes, garage, or recovery. If I can do it in 5 minutes. Okay. Let's go check that out. Looks like some kind of time trial. Last power cut I had was 2 years ago, says Draydog. Lightning hit some wasteland and triggered a whole county power cut. Damn. Yeah, like I say, we get them fairly regularly, and it's because, well, nobody knows why it is, but Northern Powerhouse like I say, they keep coming out to check all the electrical boxes on the street. They still haven't yet figured it out. Usually it's just like a trip and it comes straight back on, but sometimes it's been off for longer. Like a couple of months ago, the power went off at like 10 at night and it didn't get back on again until 6 in the morning. They were literally out all night trying to fix it. But what I don't understand is how the power goes out, they come and fix it, but then it happens again. Like how are they fixing it in such a way that it just ends up breaking again? There's got to be... They're obviously not actually addressing the issue, they're just like putting a band-aid over it, you know, they're just putting in temporary fixes that don't actually sort whatever's causing it, because it just keeps fucking happening. Last time we had a power cut, I think, was a tornado, says Max. But power cuts here are always weird. Like, houses across the street will not have power, but we will. Weird. I live about 10 miles away from any sort of city, town, or village, so we still use a generator. Honestly, fair enough. We should get I should get a generator. Just with how unreliable our electricity is in this area. Anyway, we're back now, so again, no harm done in the grand scheme of things. P says, good afternoon, Saul, chat, and reluctantly, Scrivy. Yeah, Scrivy was just telling us about the wonderful time they're having in Spain. Also, if you missed the start of the stream, by the way, the gear shifter still doesn't work for Snowrunner for some reason. So we're still on auto gear shift. Literally, where am I going right now? I'm so fucking lost. Let's go up here. Oh, it's gone? What? What do you mean it's gone? Over to... Okay, it's still there. I'm not in the mood for quests to just start disappearing off the map today. Come on. I really wanted this to be... I wanted this to be different from the last the last Snowrunner stream, you know? Anyone got any nice plans for Pride, says Sophie? Not really, to be honest. Not really. Hey, Leon. I'm sure I'll think of something nice to do, but I'm not planning on going anywhere or anything like that. I'm pretty sure Doncaster's Pride isn't until later in the year. I think it was August last year. We're bumping about here. Fucking hell. We're still going the wrong way. We're supposed to be on our right. I'll just be queer at home, says Pete. Exactly, exactly. I mean, I don't know why they have to shove it in our faces, you know? Why do they get a whole month? Why do they get a whole month and our troops only get 1 day? Like, it's literally Military Appreciation Month right now, by the way. Just want to put that out there. I have a few shows to play, and I'm going out of town a couple of times, so I'll be gigging and drumming all of Pride. That's cool, Max. I hope you have a great month. I'm sure I'll find something to do. We could do a special video or something, but I'll be making my usual videos anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. That's the only thing about staying on the first-person camera, is you can't really see what your wheels are doing. There we go. We can look out the window, actually, if needed. I'm going to be trans and queer in Brighton and Swanage. Nice one, Sophie. Why not Pride every month, says Sam. Well, I am always proud. Call me a sinner, because I'm fucking proud. I dislike you and everyone in your streak, says Bob. Thanks, Bob. That's going on a t-shirt, says Sophie. How was your takeaway last night? Gorgeous. P convinced me to get a Chinese instead of an Indian, and it was worth it. Oh, had a lovely Chinese. Oh, P and Sophie say thanks, Bob, by the way. Those are two of my viewers over on Purple. Honestly, if Bob dislikes you, you're probably doing something right. My phone died. Did you reply to my comment? Which comment was that, Sean? Sorry, I didn't see it. Did you get your pork and mushrooms? I did, yes. No cashews, unfortunately. The place that we ended up ordering from didn't do roasted cashews. But I still got plenty of mushrooms and pork. And they did curry samosas as well, which were gorgeous. Tiny little ones. Right. I ordered samosas, and I thought that it was going to be like 2 big ones. They sent a bag with like 25 tiny little curry samosas in them. Oh, they were gorgeous. And spring rolls, obviously. Are you excited for Subnautica 2? Oh, yes, Sean. Very much so. We're going to be playing it on stream, and it is going to be a multiplayer stream as well, so if you want to join me, make sure you're in the Discord server for updates. Since the BBC are colorising classic Who stories, I think they should do An Unearthly Child next. They don't have the rights to broadcast An Unearthly Child anymore, though, do they? Because of the whole Anthony Coburn controversy. Sorry, just checking my messages. Is the server free? It will be free to join, yeah. As long as you're in the Discord server, which is free to join, you'll be able to participate in the Sunday stream. Okay, explore overturned train carriage and then reach the camp. Scout is recommended. This is a scout. So how do I actually activate this quest? All this food talk's made me hungry. Well, then get yourself something to eat, Max. That'd explain why it's not on iPlayer. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem. The way Classic Who was licensed is the authors of each story had the rights to that story. So if you want to broadcast the story, or if you want to put the story on iPlayer or whatever, you have to have permission from the author. And most of the authors gave their permission in perpetuity. Like Terry Nation, for example, gave permission in perpetuity for all the Dalek stories and stuff like that. And Anthony Coburn did give permission for the BBC to use An Unearthly Child and broadcast it in perpetuity, but he's dead, and his son is a massive transphobic piece of shit who hates the BBC because of their supposed trans-positive stance. I'm not making this up, by the way. His son, who now has the rights to the episode, refuses to let the BBC put the episodes on iPlayer because he has beef with the BBC over their supposed favourability towards trans people. Which is absolutely wild, because as a trans person, I really don't think the BBC shows any favour to us whatsoever. But that's literally why. That is why those episodes aren't on iPlayer at the minute. Because Seth Coburn is a transphobic piece of shit who is, you know, literally shitting on his dad's memory, basically. Like, no disrespect to Anthony Coburn. That guy wrote the first ever episode of Doctor Who. Massive respect to him. His son is an arsehole. His son's an arsehole, and that's why you can't watch An Unearthly Child on iPlayer right now. There are so many other reasons to dislike the BBC. Exactly, Pete. There are so many reasons to hate the BBC. Their stance on trans people is one of them, but not in the way that he thinks. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the BBC does have a terrible stance on trans people. Not because they're, like, overrepresented or anything, but because the BBC itself is transphobic. Like, overtly so. Okay, I'm still not sure how we're supposed to start this job. Are you going to complete Subnautica first, then go to 2? We have completed Subnautica, Sean. We finished it last Sunday. Is it like an unmarked quest? Do we just have to try and drive from here to the camp in 5 minutes, and that's it? I mean, I can try that. Let's try go this way. There's probably going to be less boulders if we go around this side, right? Let's try it. Hi Saul, what's your opinion on Reform winning the UK elections? Well, I'm disappointed but not surprised. Although haven't half a dozen of them resigned already, and it's been like 3 days. What map is this, says Harv? This is Lake Coved. I'm just wondering, you don't have to answer if you're not comfortable, what are your opinions on toilet use and also sport and the controversy surrounding that? My opinion on toilet use, I think trans people should be allowed to use the toilet that aligns with their affirmed gender. I don't, because I don't want to get myself in any trouble. I just avoid using public toilets altogether, but I don't think that I should have to. In an ideal world, I wouldn't have to. Sport's a complicated issue. I think sport should be judged on a case-by-case basis. I think there is, you know, there's evidence, so there's a case to be made on both sides, right? There is a case to be made about biological advantage, but at the same time, it's not as simple as just, you know, every single trans woman is stronger than every single cis woman, therefore no trans women in women's sports at all. That's not the solution, you know what I mean? The thing about sports is they're built around advantage. Like, the whole point of sport is advantage. Like, I couldn't move over to America and participate in the NBA, you know? I couldn't go and become a basketball player because I'm 5'6", and people who are naturally very tall have a biological advantage in basketball, right? But no one in their right mind is going to come along and say, right, we're going to ban anyone taller than 6'8" from playing in the NBA because they have an unfair advantage. You know, nobody's going to suggest that, because that's literally the point. That's why they're in the NBA, because they have an advantage, right? And to me, you know, it's kind of along the same lines. I don't see why there's so much clamoring about advantage when literally all of sport is based around somebody having an advantage over somebody else. Like I say, it should be done on a case-by-case basis. I'm not saying every single trans woman should be allowed to participate, you know, completely unopposed, because there are certain biological factors at play. I think the way that it was done before, with hormone level testing, the way it used to be done is they would test, you'd have to have a level of testosterone below a certain threshold to be able to participate. I don't think there's any problem with that. I don't see why that system wasn't working. Well, I'll tell you why that system wasn't working. The system wasn't working because one trans woman did slightly better than usual, and then suddenly no more trans women are allowed. That's the reality of the situation, to be honest. What's your favourite sport? I'm not really into sports, to be honest with you. I don't really follow many sports. But obviously, as a trans woman, I do have to at least pay some attention to what's being discussed in the world of sport with regards to trans people. A lot of people within Parliament want Starmer to step down, but he's refusing, says Oscar. Yeah. Oh no, that was Dre Dog. Sorry. Yeah, I've heard about that. I'm not surprised. We're here. Track walker discovered. What? Right. Oh, right, why are you doing that? What's the track walker? Oh, thanks for the stretch, Scribby. Oh, there we go. Ow. What happened to trucking? Is that Thursday? This is Trucking Tuesday. We don't always play Euro Truck. We play other trucking games. You know what? I think we might have to go back to the garage. What's this track walker thing? I don't understand. It said track walker discovered. What is the track walker? What does that mean? Oh, it's a quest. There's a quest called Track Walker. And we were literally right there. Okay, well, let's go back to that then. I did consider doing this multiplayer, by the way. You can host a lobby of up to 4 players. I don't know if anyone else has the game, though. Does anyone else have Snowrunner? I also don't know how it works with DLC, like, because this truck's a DLC, so if someone else joined who doesn't have this DLC, what would that mean? What would happen? We could consider it for the future, though. Hello, Skinno. How are you doing today? Sorry for being on my phone while driving. I mean, it's not like we're on a road or anything, so... I mean, we're not even on the ground, technically. We're on a frozen lake right now. We're not even off-road. We're not on the road, we're not off the road. We're on the water. Thought this was Forza Horizon, says, you know. No, no. I don't think you couldn't dream of getting this truck up to the kind of speeds that you could achieve in Forza Horizon. Ooh, 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 ooh. Didn't realise this game had multiplayer. That's cool though. Yeah, like I say, it has 4-player co-op multiplayer. I don't know how it works with DLC and stuff, because I do have quite a few DLC for this game. This truck here is a DLC. The big Tatra that we always use is a DLC as well. Do you play GTA Online? I don't, A1, sorry. I've never been that big on online multiplayer games, like big servers with hundreds of people. I prefer small-scale multiplayer games, you know, 4 or 5 player co-op kind of multiplayer games. I'm not such a big fan of the massive online lobbies, you know, I prefer to play with a few friends. Thanks for following, by the way, Skinno. I thought you already followed, but thank you all the same. Must have unfollowed. Ah, well, no harm done. What do your parents think of your life choices? They're very proud of me, JSR. I'm very lucky. I've got a very supportive family. Okay, so this is Track Walker. It was a quest. People may say what they want, but it is so much easier working here in winter. You don't drown in the mud, you can cross the river. By the way, would you like to check our route to the North Camp? Okay. Reach Mark 1. Okay. It's an exploration mission again, is it? Just wondering, are you trans? I am, Freddy, yes. I've been out for about 5 years. According to Reddit, people don't need the DLC as long as you have it, but for the multiplayer sessions, not my words, but Reddit words. Okay, okay. I mean, it might be worth a try then. What was the Snowrunner, Mudrunner adjacent game that came out that you didn't enjoy? Oh, that was Roadcraft. I was not a big fan of Roadcraft, I'm sorry to say. I haven't tried Expeditions yet, though. That's another one from the same people, which I'd like to look into. But I just really couldn't get into Roadcraft. It was too different. Wasn't what I was expecting from the people who made Snowrunner. Oh, wait a second. That's woo. Is that water? Like actual water? Because if so, we want to try and avoid that. So what do you identify as? I'm a trans woman, Freddy. So I was assigned male at birth. I was raised as a boy. I came out 5 years ago, and I've lived as a woman ever since. Back on... Oh, I was going to say back on solid ground, but no, we're still on the ice. Oh, by the way, did anyone look at that game that I put in the simulators channel on the Discord? That new train sim that I was telling you about called Running Train? If you haven't, go and take a look at it. It looks so good. So good. It's made by a solo developer as well. It looks absolutely insane. We're definitely going to be playing that when it comes out, which is at the end of this month. That's better than nothing. You can make your way, that's good. We never haul anything heavy here anyway. Thanks for your help. Okay, task completed. Lovely. We got 3,000 for that. Let's go back to that supply camp, because there was another mission there that we could do. Supplies delivery. Let's do that one. Went to WH Smith today to pick up the latest Who magazine. I haven't bought them in a while. Oh, I used to love Doctor Who magazine. God, when I was a kid, I used to get Doctor Who magazine every week. I loved that. It's coming out this month. Yes, it is. It is coming out on the 24th. Hello, Queen of the Guinea Pigs. Sister, you are transition goals for real. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This month's issue is about the missing episode. Oh, yeah, it's about the recently recovered episodes of the Daleks' Master Plan. It's based in Japan. That's going to be... Yeah, it's based on a... From what I can gather, it's based on a real railway line, but it's a fictionalized version of it. All of the rolling stock has been given like generic names. I'm assuming because of like licensing issues and stuff like that, because Japanese Railways is a private company. So maybe the developer just couldn't get licensing to use JR branding and stuff like that. But yeah, it's based in Japan. It's built in Unreal Engine 5. It's developed by a solo developer. It looks absolutely insane. Some of the screenshots genuinely look like photos. Like genuinely, some of the screenshots look like photographs. They really do. I'm super excited to try it out. It's releasing in early access on the 24th, and I think the full release is planned for next year at some point. May I ask what the premise of this game is? Are you making deliveries? Yes, partially, Queen of the Guinea Pigs. Right now we're just exploring. You have to kind of explore the map. Like all these, this black area around is like places that we haven't been yet. So right now we're just exploring, but you do deliveries and like rescue stuck vehicles and stuff like that. There's all sorts of missions in there. Like this one. Great timing, we need to transfer supplies to the other two camps, and we were at a loss. It's not much, a couple of crates full of stuff, instruments, spare parts, a little bit of this and that. Will you do it? Let's do it. Supply delivery. Okay, start tracking. Service spare parts. Okay, I think we will need the Tatra for this then. Let's go back to the garage and grab the Tatra. Here we go. And let's go. How are we going to get there? I mean, across the ice is probably... just going across the ice is just the easiest way to go full stop, right? So if it ain't broke... don't fix it. Do you take damage? Yes, there's very realistic damage systems. So if you look in the bottom left of the game screen, you can see there's some little icons there. Those are for the tires, fuel tank, engine, gear shift, and suspension. All of those components can be individually damaged, and you can actually see the damage as well. It's not like Euro Truck, where it's just a number. You can actually physically see damage on the truck when you like bump into stuff and all that. It's a very, very realistic simulator. Like very realistic engine physics and stuff like that, and mud physics. Let's go. Oh, I forgot we're on auto as well. We can't shift into low gear. It might take a while for us to get through the snow in that case. Oh, come on, you're not going to get stuck on that tiny little tree, I know. Come on, you can push that over. You can push the ones behind you over. So there's two sets of spare parts that we need to deliver to the north camp and the east camp. There we go. Look at the northern lights as well. It's a really beautiful game too. It really is. you ever played Foxhole? I haven't, Henry, no. Cats or dogs, says Sam. I prefer cats. I've got 6 cats. And yes, you did hear that correctly. 6. 6 cats is how many cats I have. I don't dislike dogs, don't get me wrong. I love dogs, but I prefer cats. I'm much more of a cat person. Oh, and speaking of pets, by the way, I'm probably going to be getting another spider this month. I can't say for definite because the spider shop doesn't actually have any jumping spiders for sale at the minute. I've been checking every day. They have no jumping spiders in stock at all right now. But I'm hoping they will at some point this month because I really want to get another spider. I've got my heart set on Phidippus morpheus. The cloud jumping spider. Those are really, really cute. But honestly, any that I haven't had before, I'd be happy with. Odax, maybe. I've not had that before. They had Phidippus tyrelli recently, which have got like black and white striped legs. They're really cool. Honestly, like I say, just any that I haven't had before, I'd be happy with. Is this the most recent release for the franchise? No, they released a game last year called Roadcraft, but it's a very different game. It's focused more on construction, but there's no like vehicle damage system in it. There's no like fuel consumption or anything like that. It's a lot more arcadey than this one. This one's a much more realistic kind of simulator experience. How much do jumping spiders normally cost? Depends on the species, but usually between 20 and 40. I haven't bought any more expensive than 40. There are some rarer species that can go higher, but most of mine have been 25. And I think a couple of 30s. How long do they live? Again, it varies from species to species, but usually between 1 to 2 years. Females tend to live longer. My last one that died about a month and a half ago, he was about a year old, and before that I had a female, Phidippus ardens. She was about a year and a half old. How cool you have spiders. I had a lovely G. rosier named Ungoliant from the Cimmerillion. Cool. She was the most ferocious hunter of crickets and lived quite a long time. Oh, is that G. rosier? Is that a tarantula? I'm not a tarantula keeper, I should say. I would like to one day, but I used to be terrified of spiders. I used to absolutely hate them. But by keeping jumping spiders as pets, it's really helped me to overcome my fear a lot. I'm still not quite ready to have a tarantula, but I would love to one day. But yeah, I keep jumping spiders. I've kept Phidippus ardens, Phidippus regius, Phidippus. Phidippus nikites was amber, and I've also kept Hylas diardi. Oh yeah, Chilean rose hair is G. rosea. Yes, sorry, my bad. Those are like highly recommended tarantulas as well, right? Like a favourite among keepers. Because I was looking a couple of years ago about maybe getting a tarantula, and everywhere I looked, the recommendation was get a Chilean rose. If it's going to be your first tarantula, get a Chilean rose. Very beginner friendly, that's good to know. So when I eventually do work up the courage to go for a tarantula, I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, I'll stick with jumping spiders for now. They are a lot more handleable for me. Arboreals require quite a bit more work depending on the species. Right. Yeah, because with jumping spiders, they're pretty much all arboreal, but with tarantulas, it's a bit more 50-50, right? There's a lot of terrestrial tarantulas out there. I don't think there are any terrestrial jumping spiders. I think they're all arboreal. But the thing about jumping spiders as well is they're super low maintenance, like really, really low maintenance. What animals are you scared of the most? Interesting question, Leon. I've never really thought about it before. I don't think there really are any animals that I'm scared of. There are animals that creep me out a bit, but at the end of the day, you know, I understand that they're just animals, you know, they're just trying to go about their business. Like, spiders is a good example. I used to be terrified of spiders, and I am still creeped out a bit by certain species, but I've come to understand and accept them a lot more. Because, yeah, they're just trying to survive, right? They're just trying to live. Sharks? Says, no, sharks are so cute. Sharks are really cute. When they're, you know, behind the glass wall and they can't get you. No, but I live quite near to Hull. In Hull, in East Yorkshire, there's a place called the Deep. It's like the biggest sea life sanctuary in the UK, and they've got so many amazing animals there. They have a few sharks, not big ones. They're like tiger sharks, I think. So they're kind of, you know, like not like great whites or anything like that, but they've got some smaller sharks there, and they're really cool. They've got sawfish as well, not swordfish, sawfish, like SAW. Those are really, really cool. Okay, can we shift back to auto now? Yes. Except blowhigh, forgot about that stuff. Yes, who could forget? I don't have a blowhigh. I need to get one. Where am I actually going here? Why have I driven myself here? Okay. I maybe could have gone a slightly different way. But I think we'll be able to get through here. Yeah, go on. There we go. I remember the only full special in Hull says great. Oh, that was a good one. What steering wheel are you using, and also what are you playing on? The steering wheel is a Logitech G heavy equipment wheel. I'm playing on PC. No worries, Charlie. The lipstick is perfection. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. I really love red. I think red is my colour when it comes to lipstick. The whole makeup look is fire today. Thank you. Thank you. It's not even that much, to be honest. It's just my usual foundation. It's so cleanly done too. If I had red lipstick on it, it'd be all over my face. Oh, I take extra care with lipstick because I used to be like that. I used to get it all over the place. The thing with makeup for me is I very rarely bother to go like full glam. I kind of just go for foundation. I don't even do my eyes. I almost never do eyeshadow or anything like that. But I think it works for me, you know. Not to sound too full of myself, but I think I have quite nice eyes. I do really like my eyes. So I don't bother with eyeshadow or eyeliner or mascara or anything like that. Literally all I do most days is foundation and a bit of lipstick. That's it. That's basically my my classic look, you know, my signature look. You always look great in your videos and streams, so obviously it's working for you. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. If I do makeup at all, it's eyeliner and that's it. Fair enough. Kind of the opposite way around then. I've done eyeliner on a couple of occasions. But yeah, typically I tend not to. Typically I tend to just go with the foundation. And a tiny bit of blush, obviously. In fact, you might be able to tell, I accidentally put slightly too much blush on this side today, so it kind of looks like I've been given a black eye. I've got like a bit of a red mark. It's just because I put a little bit too much blush on one side. What was I going to do? I was going to pack cargo, but it's already packed. Liam says, you kind of remind me of that woman who goes to that women, plural, who goes to restaurants and then leaves when they misgender her. Well, I don't know who you're talking about, but I really couldn't give two shits about being misgendered. It happens all the time. The way I see it, there's only two reasons that someone would misgender you. Either they've done it by accident, in which case you just correct them, or they've done it on purpose, in which case you just ignore them. That's always been my philosophy. Hello, Charlie. How are you doing? Okay, where are these supposed to go? North Camp and... Oh, over there? Oh my god. Wait, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right, so who remembers last time we played, Who remembers last time we played Snowrunner and we got stuck trying to get through this passage here? Because we have to go through there again to deliver supplies to the East Camp. And last time we did it with the Scout. This time we've got to do it with the Tatra. Look at the fucking size of it. Okay, let's stay calm. Let's go. We can deliver to the North Camp first. That's going to be significantly easier. So let's focus on the easy task first. Thought Greens were going to walk the locals, said Luke. The Greens did exceptionally well in the local elections. They did better than they've ever done. So I'm not quite sure what the problem is, really. They didn't do as well as they could have done, but they did better than they ever have done, and that's pretty good. Nowhere near reform, though. Yeah, well, we don't all have the mainstream media propaganda machine on our side, unfortunately. Some of us have to actually earn our reputation and not just get it handed to us on a platter by the BBC, you know. Best of luck. Thanks, STFC. I think we might need it. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking, says Liam. Liam, this is actually my job now, officially. Well, I say officially. I haven't actually registered as self-employed officially yet because I haven't made the threshold. I think it's once you earn more than £1,000, you have to officially declare yourself self-employed. But this is what I do. I make my money mostly from subscriptions on Purple. I get a tiny bit from donations on TikTok as well, but my main source of income from this is from subscribers over on Purple. But yeah, about 2 months ago I became an affiliate, so I was able to finally start monetizing my content, and now, you know, I'm on the road to being able to make a living doing this full time, which is honestly amazing. I'm so happy you're finally making money. You deserve it so much. Thank you, STFC. Thank you. I do think, you know, I've been doing this for 2 years now. I don't want to say I deserve the money, but I think, you know, with the amount of time that I've spent doing this, it's nice that it's finally started to yield monetary gain. It's not that I'm just in it for the money or anything, but, you know, if I want this to be something that I can just do all day, every day, then I need to make money from it, right? So it's nice that I am now. How do you like spiders? They're so scary, says Liam. I used to think so too. I used to be terrified of spiders. But I always thought they were quite fascinating as well. I thought it was kind of a morbid fascination. You know, I was always scared of spiders, but I also was really interested in them. So I started keeping jumping spiders as pets, and it gave me such an appreciation of them. It really helped me to get over my fear and appreciate them a lot more. They're so cool, they're so unique. I really do think spiders are just such interesting animals. What was your job before streaming, says Sam? I worked in a print shop. I was a graphic designer in a print shop. Doing stuff for local businesses, business cards, brochures, posters, that kind of thing. Which was a good job, honestly. I did enjoy it. And graphic design is always something that I've been quite passionate about. Do you have any there beside you? No, I don't currently have a pet spider. My most recent one, Amber, actually passed away about 2 months ago. Do you have the Kenworth? The thumbnail looks like it. I don't, unfortunately, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Sorry, I got distracted and I drove onto some thin ice. One second, let's just take a minute. No, I don't actually have the Kenworth. That's just promotional art from the game, from the Steam page. I think it's from the Steam page. I don't currently have the Kenworth in-game. This is my favourite truck, though. The Tatra, I think it's the 813? Tatra 813? Absolutely fantastic truck. Real beast of a vehicle. Unfortunately, it might be too heavy to go across the ice here, though. I mean, if we go slightly more to the left, perhaps? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, shit. How are we going to get over? I mean, it seems quite shallow. We might be alright. Yeah, come on, we could just plow through it. Come on. Yep. There we go. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but we do need to keep a close eye out for thin ice. This is a very heavy truck. So let's take care. Subnautica 2 is out on Thursday. You're going to play it? Yes, Kat. We're going to be playing it this Sunday, and it is going to be multiplayer, so you can join us if you want. Everyone, it's open for everyone. You will need to be in the Discord server to be notified when we go live. But I will be doing multiplayer Subnautica 2 this Sunday. Very excited for that. I could potentially. You would be more than welcome, Kat. If you want to come along, it would be great to have you. Okay. I'm very cautious now that thin ice may appear again. What's that up there? Is that a building? I didn't notice that before. Or is it just a strange rock formation? What time? It'll be 5 PM UK time. What is that? Is it just a rock? I think it's just a weird rock formation. Yeah, it is. Weird. The clear ice is thick, I think. Oh, okay, okay. That's good to know. Cool. It's not just a rock. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. It's a rock. Oh, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. You may be too young for that reference? No, I grew up on SpongeBob. I used to watch SpongeBob every morning on Nickelodeon before school. Good times. Sounds a bit cracky, says Crackett. Yeah, there are a few patches of thin ice out there. You've got to be very careful. Oh. Oh shit, have we stalled? Ow. I think we're just going to have to go straight across the snow here. Okay, so this is the north camp. We still have to get to the east camp, which is going to be a real nightmare. There must be another way. There must be another path to get through. What country is this map based in, or is it just a generic map? Russia. Siberia. There we go, that's the supplies for the north camp. Now we have to get to the east camp. This is where it gets tricky. Oh, there's got to be another way. Please tell... How are we going to get the Tatra through there? I genuinely don't think the Tatra can go through there. The Marshall could barely get through there, and it's literally one of the smallest and lightest weight vehicles in the game, right? There is no way in hell we're getting the Tatra through this. We can but try. See, the thing is, I don't think there's going to be another path around, because look how steep the embankments are over here. Really, the only path to the east camp is through this passage. Is there a path across here? Let's head in that direction and see what's going on. In fact, we'll reverse. We'll do a 3-point. Carefully, says Crackett. Yes, we're gonna get there carefully. We're not doing too well on fuel either. We've used about half of our fuel. Would not be very good to run out on route. I'm in the Discord. Hey, thanks for joining, Cat. If you make sure you give yourself the sci-fi roll, there's instructions on how to give yourself the rolls that you want. But yeah, if you give yourself the sci-fi roll, then you'll get tagged when we play Subnautica. I already did, so that's good. That's alright then. Whenever I've got any information about Subnautica 2, I'll make sure to ping that roll so you'll get notified about it. Ah. Okay, that's not too bad. There's an awkward little triangle of unexplored territory there, but it looks like there's a path down here that I think I'm going to try and take. Okay, cannot see behind me. There we go. Guinea Pig Army says, I've been summoned, it's for a reason, someone's handling this live chat mentions guinea pigs. Oh my god, Queen of the Guinea Pigs. You've got a rival. We've got Guinea Pig Army here. Or maybe they are your army. I really hate how they changed the live chat from name to handles. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Why did they do that? What are you, says Haribo. I'm a trucker, Haribo. And before you ask, yes, I've got my trucking license. Snowrunner or Mudrunner? It's Snowrunner, Sammy. My forces have arrived, says Queen of the Guinea Pigs. Yes, the troops are here. Best get off. Need to pitch in and moderate some Discord inside. No worries, Cat. Thanks for joining. We'll see you later. Hopefully see you for Sunday for Subnautica. What a beautiful game. I know I've said it before, but can we just appreciate how gorgeous Snowrunner is? It really doesn't get enough love for just how beautiful of a game it is. Like, people praise this game for all sorts of reasons. It's got super realistic damage physics and mud physics and engine physics. It's a really great game all around, but we need to talk, more people need to talk about how gorgeous it is. Look at this. I love it. I absolutely love it. Snow for me makes any game look nicer. True, STFC. I do like snow in games, but even in the non-snowy parts of the game, even in Michigan, you know, and the muddy areas, it still looks so beautiful. You've been struck by a truck, says Suzukaze. Welcome back, Suzukaze. How are you doing today? Meanwhile, over on YouTube, a vast army of guinea pigs is amassing. No one shall be safe. There's a horn for you, Suzukaze. The guinea pig onslaught has begun. Okay, where's the next marker? Oh. Right, just keep straight on ahead. What map are you on? This is Lake Coved. Cola? Yep. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Still haven't figured out how we're going to get to that bloody battleship. But we're going to figure it out one day. We're going to fucking get there, I'm telling you. Mark my words. All that trouble we went to with the bandit last week, we are going to do it. All we need to do is get over this rock. One day, we are going to get to that battleship. Float there, we tried that. We actually did float for a little bit in the Marshall before it sank. Oh no, we want to be heading straight down, I think. Oh, whoa, okay, I wasn't expecting it to be this steep. Let's take it easy. Whoa. No, 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 let's not tip, let's not tip. Okay. Keep going. You're good. You're good. Keep going. Go there from the garage. We have tried to go there. We tried getting there last week. We just couldn't get past that big rock. Speaking of big rocks, we managed to get one wedged under the truck. Back it up a bit. Which rock? Over here. There's a really big. There's this huge rock outcrop here. We tried to use the bandit to lift the Marshall over it, but it didn't work. The actual battleship is somewhere in this undiscovered area over here. So the only way to get there is to get over this rock and this rock. And then there's a little strip of land that goes down to it. We will get there one day. Yeah, keep going, you're good, a little more. Don't worry, Captain, we'll buff out those scratches. Okay, now comes the tricky bit. Now comes the real tricky bit. I honestly don't believe that the Tatra is capable of getting through this pass. It's just too narrow, the truck's too big for it. I really do think this truck is too big for it. But we'll see, we'll see. We're certainly going to give it a damn good go. I think that area is a scout needed. Yeah, we came through here before with the Khan Marshall. This is the bit where we got stuck. This is the bit where the Marshall couldn't... the Marshall really struggled here. It's because of this black ice. It's very, very slippery, and it's very easy to get stuck in the little ditches. Yep. It's exactly what happened with the Marshall. Having said that, though, because it's got twice as many wheels and it's got much larger tyres, maybe the Tatra will be able to get a grip and make its way out. If we shift into low gear and put the diff lock on... I'm having to use the keyboard and mouse to shift, by the way, because my gear shifter, for some reason, doesn't want to work with this game at the minute. Oh, see, this is exactly what happened before. This is exactly the same problem we had with the Marshall. And there's no anchor points, there's nowhere we can attach a winch. Wait, why is the handbrake come back on? Whoops. Your Snowrunner hardware setup looks amazing. Thank you, After We IP. Or is it just flip? Oh, yes. Come on. Right. You see this rock in front of the left tyre? If we can get on the right-hand side of that rock, we can push off it. Oh, hang on, hang on. Just flip. Okay, thanks for letting me know, flip. It's going to be easier for me to say flip, so... Oh, no, come on, you can do this. We can do this. I'm confident that we can get through here now. We've just got to be careful. Come on, come on, come on. There's too much black ice. Yeah. The wheels are just slipping. We're not making any progress. Come on, come on. I'm not beaten. Not beaten. I've got an idea. We can get over to the left. There we go. If we can just get our wheels on the snow. Yeah. Like that, like that. Come on. No, don't. Yes, please. Come on. Come on. No. Oh. Damn it, that was going so well. still work. It could still work. Okay, handbrake. Hard left, come on. Yep. Yes! Please! Come on. Oh, no, come on, we're moving, we made progress. Yes! Yep! Don't get stuck. Oh, bollocks. No. Oh my god. Are we clear? I don't know if we're clear. There might still be other obstacles. We might get stuck a bit further up, but we made it past the hardest part. That was the part that took us so long to get through last time with the Marshal. I think we're clear. I think we're pretty much in the clear now. That big rock is at fault. Yeah, that big rock was the problem, really. We've done it. Holy shit, we've actually fucking done it. Oh, shit. Bit of a bump there to the engine, but we're okay. The Tatra. The Tatra got through that. The Tatra got over all of that. That is insane. That's why this is my favourite truck in the game. I love the Tatra 813. What a beast. And there it is. Piece of cake. $8,350 for that. Lovely. We've been promoted to rank 6. Nice. Oh god. There is a guinea pig battle taking place on YouTube right now. It's all gone a bit Game of Thrones, but with guinea pigs. Ooh. That could be a fun one. Frozen in time. Let's do that one. Let's do another exploration mission. That was a really good delivery mission, though. I enjoyed that. Great work from the Tatra. You did us proud today, Tatra. As you always do. What a beast of a machine. It was a lot easier than last time as well, actually. The Marshal struggled more. Like I say, I think it's because the Tatra has bigger tyres, and obviously 8 tyres as well. So it did a lot, you know, it had a lot more surface area to grip onto. But I thought that the size and weight of it would, you know, be a detriment. It honestly did a better job than the Marshal did. Subnautica 2 is out tomorrow? Yes! Subnautica 2 enters early access tomorrow. Isn't that insane? Oh no, Thursday, sorry. It's the 14th that it enters early access. We're going to be playing it on Sunday. Super excited for it. I was really, really happy with the Tatra there, though. We might actually have enough money to start buying some upgrades soon. Where's the Cat Queen when you need her? We must win. Yeah, summon the Cat Queen to the YouTube chat as a matter of urgency. Oh no, she's gone to live on a farm far away. Yikes. Whoa, bumpy. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I think it would be cool to get a chair that, like, responds to the in-game suspension. And then I play Snowrunner, and I think, actually, I quite like having a spine. Is Subnautica a sequel to the first one or a complete new story? From what I can tell, it's a complete new story. It's on a different planet. So there's presumably not going to be any real narrative connection to the first one. It's set in the same universe, but yeah, it's on a different planet. And no characters return or anything like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. See what I mean? That would probably kill me. If I actually had a chair that responded to the in-game suspension, I would probably just die playing Subnautica, playing Snowrunner. That would have flung me into the ceiling. Okay, frozen in time. Start tracking. So this is just another exploration mission. Find the ranger's cabin, house with a garden, remote house, and the community centre. Okay, I think best option is going to be to go up this way and follow that path there. See where that takes us. It looks like the guinea pigs have won the army, have won the war. The cats are defeated. So what's the deal with this bridge then? There's a huge bridge here, but it doesn't look like there's a mission to repair it. Seems like the kind of thing that it'd be, you know, that'd make a cool long-term project to do on this map. Maybe there is. Maybe it is a project that we can do later. Okay, back on the road. A paved road in Snowrunner? Can you imagine? Whoa! Just smack straight into a telegraph pole there, Salt, no worries. It may be a paved road, but it's still fucking slippery. Jesus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that a tank? What is that? Is that artillery? What is going on here? Is this a military base? Let's drive right up to it and find out. Afternoon, Mega Rocker. How you doing? Oh, this is some kind of military installation, isn't it? Some kind of Cold War era outpost. Very cool, but doesn't look like there's really much for us to do here apart from have a look around it. Oh, could we drive up? Do you think we could drive up those steps with the Marshal? I think we could. Let's go up. Hey, look at that. Oh, brilliant. I mean, there's not really anything particularly exciting up here, but still cool that we could do it. What are the little triangle pillars? What's that all about? Make a great DayZ base. Oh, honestly, I've always wanted to play DayZ or DayZ. I've never actually gotten around to playing it. It's just great to explore around here, I find. Honestly, I do love just exploring in this game. For fuck's sake, that's the second telegraph pole we've hit in the last 10 minutes. Oh, they're Dragon's Teeth anti-tank defense. Ah, cool. Thank you, Mega Rocker. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Whoa, 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 whoa. I really need to slow down on this, on some of these roads. Well, road is a strong word, isn't it? I don't think road is quite how I'd describe this. I've got almost 1k on DayZ, such a great game. Like I say, I've always wanted to try it. Did you see my... Oh, sorry, STFC, I didn't see your first message. For the multiplayer tomorrow, are we going to join a bit before the stream, like 15 minutes or something, or just on stream? Good point. I think we'll just wait until the actual stream starts. Just make sure your game's up to date and you've got your game ready to go. But I don't think we'll need to, like, get everyone in early. Just got home, been helping a friend move into his first flat. Nice one, Mega Rocker. Hope it all went smoothly. God, this is some rough terrain here. Oh, shit. He's all in now. Good, good. Are you male or female, says Torpedo. I'm a trans woman, so I was born male, assigned male at birth, came out as a woman 5 years ago. Oh, we need to actually hit the marker for the cabin. Oh, back up a little bit. Oh, didn't notice those. Lol, says Torpedo. What's so funny, Torpedo? Which is the next closest? Ranger's cabin? We should be able to just cut through there by the looks of it. The trees look fairly sparse. Yeah, no trouble there. Oh, that's quite a ditch, though. Blimey. Just wondering how many channel points everyone has. Yeah, let's do a channel point check. If you're watching on purple, how many points have you got to spend? And if you've got them, spend them. $11K, nice one, Leon. 36K STFC, damn. Okay, this is the Ranger's cabin. Next up is the... Let's go to the house with a garden. Which, again, we could just beeline for that, I feel like. Oh, deep snow here, though. Very deep snow here. Hello, Sophie. Welcome back. How are you doing? You missed a pretty epic journey through the narrow passage with the Tatra. You remember the place that we tried to get the Marshal through last time? That place with all the black ice? We took the Tatra through there. It went well, actually. Surprisingly well. Ban an in-game action. You can't use the cam. Oh, you want me to use first-person camera only? STFC? Okay, can someone set a 5-minute timer for that then? I don't know if Max is here right now, but can someone do a 5-minute timer? And for the next 5 minutes, I can't use the external camera. You time it for me, STFC. Thank you very much. God, this is some of the thickest snow that I've seen in this game so far. We are really, really struggling right now. Come on, come on, come on. We must be stuck on something, surely. No, it just really is that deep. Bloody hell. I think Max is working. Yeah, Max is in a meeting right now. Maybe I should go into low gear and put on the diff lock. Blimey. I mean, we're moving, but we're not moving very quickly. Sorry to put you in pain, but I wanted to spend them. No, you're good, SCFC. That was a good rule. That is a good rule. Let me just check the map. How are we going to get to the house with a garden back there? I think it might have been a better idea to go that way, but it's kind of too late for that now. I'm on 33k now, says Sophie. STFC is just ahead of you with 35. But actually, I'm winning. I'm ahead of all of you because on my screen it says that I have infinite channel points, so... That's a good point, actually. So can I spend channel points on my own channel? Can I just force myself to, you know, can I ban an in-game action for myself just infinitely many times? I don't know how that works. You can. Oh wow, that's cool. Right, what is this? What? There's no way. There's actually no way, is there? Surely. Oh, we need to shift back into auto. Christ, this is ridiculous. I mean... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, no, no. Well. Oh, it was fun while it lasted. We have managed to tip the Marshal on its side, which means I'm going to have to reset to the garage. I've got a sneaking feeling that that's the only way to get to the remote house. I don't know, I've just got this sneaking suspicion that we're not going to be able to just go across there. You know what I mean? But we'll try. We'll try. I think that's my fault for doing first-person camera. I think we would probably have gotten stuck there anyway, STFC. Don't worry about it. What's the quickest way to get back there? Oh wow, that's quite a trek, isn't it? You know what? We might come back to that. We might come back to that. Let's... Actually, you know what we should do? We've got quite a bit of money now. We got 22 grand. Let's see if we can actually do some upgrades for the truck. Is there anything that we can buy? We can get a better winch. We don't have any better tyres, unfortunately. We can get crawler suspension. Oh, wow. We can get a much more powerful engine. And it's really cheap as well. Well, why do we not have that? Yeah, go on. We'll have that. And I want to see if there's anything we can do with the Tatra. Explore Tamir to find upgrades for that. Okay. Oh, Wisconsin, Alaska, Yukon. Gonna be lurking, need some tea. No worries, Mega Rocker. Tires. Okay, these. So the current tires are the 50-inch MSH1. None of these tires are an upgrade. Reach rank 14 to unlock. Okay. Oh, we can get a roof rack to carry some fuel supplies. That's a pretty good shout. Wait. Does it have to have the cage? I don't like the cage. If we want a roof rack, we have to have the cage. We'll not bother then. Can we get a roof rack for the Marshall? Surely we can. Yeah, we must be able to. Yeah, look at that. It's locked. Rank 14 to get a roof rack for the Marshall. Fine, fine. What else? Oh, we could look at the Bandit. Maybe the Bandit could have some upgrades. Hey, Samuel, how you doing? The cage also prevents damage from rocks. That is good. I just don't like how it looks, to be honest. Let's recover the Bandit and see what we can do with this, because this is another favourite of mine. I've been watching the Father Ted Eurovision episode, My Lovely Horse. Oh, I was just watching that as well, Sophie. They played it today, right? Because Ireland has boycotted Eurovision over Israel, which, you know, fair play to them. So they played that episode of Father Ted instead of the contest, which is pretty funny. Okay, let's see what we can do for the Bandit. Watch Purple, there's a link in my bio, Dan. Okay, most of these we just need to explore more. We can get some all-terrain tyres for the Bandit. I think that'd be a good shout, because currently we've got highway tyres on this. Oh, thanks for following, Outie Max. Thanks very much. Let's go for... Yeah, let's go for the UAD 3s. And I'm fine with the frame on this. I like the crane on the Bandit. It's Dan off TikTok. Thank you, Dan. Okay. It seems like a lot of the upgrades, though, we need to just do some more exploring. If I want to upgrade the Tatra... Oh, could we buy a new truck? No, we definitely don't have enough money to buy a new truck. We could buy the Don 71 Scout, but explore the world to unlock some of these. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of high-end trucks here that we need to reach very high levels to get. Maybe we should go and explore a new place, actually. We haven't... I think my truck's dead. I think the Tatra died, and we're now driving a ghost truck. The Marshal's there as well. The ghost Marshal is inside the ghost Tatra right now. What? Excuse me? What? Is it, can we still drive it? Oh my god, we can. Oh, it must just because they were like clipped inside each other. Weird. Weird. What level are you, says STFC? We're level 6 at the minute, so we're a long way off unlocking most things. How do I check my level, actually? I did it earlier. I brought up a menu that had my, like, stats on it, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Either way, we're a long way off getting anything like that. What I was going to suggest is we should go to a new area, because if we want to upgrade the Marshal, if we want to upgrade the Tatra, sorry, retain, we need to go and explore other regions. I think it mainly said Tamir was where most of the upgrades were for the Marshal, for the Tatra. So let's go here. Yeah, look at that. You can see upgrades everywhere here. But actually, it'd be more sensible for us to use the Scout to find these, right? So let's bring the Marshal over. Still lurking, talking about to meet with the Director of Student Success for a moment. Hopefully I'll be back officially before the stream ends. Thank you, Max. No worries if you can't make it. Hope it all goes well. What time are we on? It's 1:15, so we've still got 45 minutes. Where's the garage on this map? Up there. Okay, let's start then by just finding any upgrades that we can. There's one over here. That one seems probably the easiest to get to. You got a decent setup? Thank you, Outy Max. I'm very happy with it. Tonight, two trucks go inside each other. Saul drives on black ice. Saul debates over tires. Although, you didn't mention the ongoing guinea pig war that's happening over on YouTube right now, Sophie. Miss playing this, says Matt. It's such a good game. It is such a good game. Hey Hop on TikTok, how are you doing today? I absolutely love Snowrunner so much. Mudrunner's great too, but I think this game is where it really hit its stride, you know? I thought it ended, says STFC. It's still going on. It's still going on. They're under siege right now. The cats are attacking in propeller fighter jets. Have you played the new one? Which new one is that, Max? Oh Jesus! Right, we keep hitting. The suspension is taking quite a beating right now because we keep going off road and hitting trees and rocks. I feel like we might be pulling to the right. Look, I've not got... Never mind. Maybe we're just pulling in whichever direction the truck feels like going in. Another beautiful map, by the way. This is really gorgeous. So like I was saying earlier, it's not just the snowy areas that are really beautiful. The green areas are really nice as well. Like really vibrant, really gorgeous. Oh, Expeditions. No, I haven't tried Expeditions yet, but I would like to. We played Roadcraft, but I didn't get on with that. But I've not tried Expeditions. It looks like Queen of the Guinea Pigs has gone into hiding. The Queen's gone into hiding because of the siege from the cats. Okay, get upgrades. Raised suspension kit, good for venturing down old roads or off-road terrain. Okay, cool. There's 2 more upgrades. Oh, there's 4 more upgrades, all down in this direction. I think the nearest one will probably be this one here, down in the valley. So if we can get onto this road, follow it round to here, then follow this road round to here, up to here, and down that way. Not played it either. What's it like? It's, I think, similar to this, but just the exploration side of things, so you don't have like your delivery, like your heavy cargo missions and stuff like that. It's mostly just like your smaller scout vehicles like the Marshal, which I think I would enjoy, because one of my favourite parts about this game is just getting into the Marshal and scouting around, you know. I think that's basically what Expeditions is. I could be wrong. But that's my understanding of it. Oh shit, we're up to top gear. This is not a good idea. We should never be in top gear on this game. Ever. We're still in top gear right now because the auto gear shifter isn't clever enough to shift back down right now. There we go. It finally figured it out. Oh wow. What's this all about? It's a scientific game, so you're a researcher. Right, I see. Looking to take samples. Ah, there's a couple of missions like that in Snowrunner, where you have to go to, like, survey outposts and collect samples and stuff, so I'm guessing that's kind of how Expeditions goes. Could be worth checking out, for sure. I'm always looking for more games to play on Trucking Tuesday, you know, besides Euro Truck and Snowrunner. They do kind of have a stranglehold on Trucking Tuesday, don't they? Not that I'm complaining, they're both fantastic games, but yeah, it'd be nice to try something a little bit different. Oh, thanks for the stretch, Outie Max. Thanks for that. Oh, I didn't realise this was... Oh, it's behind us anyway. Defo worth it. Well, that's what I'm here for, you know. I'm not just here to be incredibly good at video games, I'm also here for eye candy. Oh my god, this terrain, Jesus Christ, this terrain. Hey, thanks for following, Tion. How are you doing? Tree there. Thanks, Max. Hey, another upgrade. Okay, what's this? Raised suspension. Okay. But it's a raised suspension for a different truck. Right. I see. I see. Okay, are we going to find an upgrade that isn't raised suspension? I'd like to find a different upgrade, please. Let's see if we can... It's going to be tricky to get up here. I think the best way might be to get to this road here, and then go up like that. I've just removed the markers. Let's try that. Oh, don't tip, don't tip. Another tree there. Oh, let's not get wedged between two trees. Time are we on? Half past, okay. I think we'll have time to get these other two upgrades. Okay, we're good, we're good. Right. I mean, I think we can probably just gun it, you know? What the hell is this? Why is there a car here? Why is there a car there? Is there a cat at my door? Suspicious. I think I might have heard the scratching of a cat. All good? Yeah, very good. Very good, Charlie. It's another raised suspension. Okay. So far, we've collected 3 different upgrades. And they're all just raised suspensions for different trucks. Now, there are 2 more upgrades still to collect. Are they both just going to be other kinds of raised suspension? I'm going to try and gun it straight down to this road. And then we'll go over this way. Up to here. Here. Down to there, and then we'll try and shimmy up through here to this upgrade. There. Okay, here we go. Can we actually do this? Whoa. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, it's not as steep as I thought, actually. Right. Well. Bit of an anticlimax. And we've hit another tree. Oh, we didn't hit that one. There we go. I must say, this has gone a lot better than last Snowrunner stream, you know? I mean, sure, we've hit a few trees. But we haven't gotten badly stuck like we did in the last stream. It's gone pretty well, all in all. I do this kind of stuff on the weekends on my quad. Cool. I mean, this is the life, really, isn't it? It's fun. Oh, deep mud here. Very deep mud. But only a little bit of it. Okay. We lost the road a little bit there. See, that keeps happening. What happens is, there'll be a tiny little rock, and if the tyre hits the rock at the right angle, it just shoots off to the sides. Is this kind of stream every Tuesday? Most Tuesdays, yes. We also play Euro Truck on Tuesday as well, though. We alternate between the two. So next Tuesday we'll be playing Euro Truck. But yeah, I do try to play Snowrunner as much as I can as well, because I really love this game. Welcome back, Mega Rocker. How are you doing? Good dinner? What did you have? Oh, prawn curry? Oh, I love prawn curry. King prawn Kashmiri. That's my go-to curry order these days. Right, is this going to be another raised suspension? Oh, it's not. It's an engageable diff kit. Interesting. Interesting. Not for this truck, but still a cool upgrade. There's one more upgrade on this map, and it's across. Can we get across here? I normally go for a chicken jalfrezi. Not bad, not bad. It's a, you know, it's a safe choice at chicken curry, right? You know where you stand with chicken. Can be a bit more hit or miss with other ingredients. But with prawn especially can be very hit or miss depending on the restaurant, you know. But chicken's reliable, right? Okay, how deep is this water going to be? Oh, it's deep. Oh, it's really deep. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be that deep. Now, is there any shallower spot? Is the question. Nope. Okay, it might be more sensible to just go around. Mind you, this looks like it might be shallower. We could cross here. Let's try it. Let's try it. Whoa! Why is it so deep here? Jesus! Okay, surely this is shallower. This looks... on the map, this looks shallower. But now that I'm seeing it, that actually looks incredibly deep right there. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Are we... Yes. Good so far. Yep. There we go. Piece of piss. What time do you come on Tuesdays? I stream 5 PM till 8 PM UK time. Oh, this might be... This could be deep. This could be deep. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. I'm gonna try and keep one wheel on the surface, because otherwise we're gonna lose it completely. Okay, there we go. We're safe. We're safe. Oof. Once again, the Marshall. What a machine. It really can do it all. But can it cut straight across this this scrubland here? Let's try. Of course it fucking can. Do I even need to ask? Can the Marshall do it? Of course it can. I think there's a cat about. Oh, gee. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Let me go into low gear. Holy shit. Whoa. That is an insane gradient. Look at that. And even so, the Marshall just fucking gets on with it. Look at that. Wow. I'll be interested to see if it can get back up. If it can go back up there, I will be seriously impressed. What do we have here? It's another raised suspension kit. Okay, so we've now unlocked 4 different raised suspension kits for 4 different trucks. Now, can it get back out of here? This is gonna be the real challenge. This is gonna be the ultimate challenge for the Marshall. Ooh. Oh my God. I am fucking amazed. I love this truck. I love this truck so much. Wow. Well done. Well done, Marshall. You've done exceptionally well today, my love. What truck did you use last time? We haven't been here before. I don't know if any other truck could do that, honestly. Certainly not the Chevy. Full disrespect to the Chevy. What a piece of crap. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So those are all the upgrades that we can get on this map. We could try going to the quarry. Let's unlock a new area. That'd be a good way to finish, wouldn't it? All we need to do is head down to there. You know that video of the person who likes his car a little too much? Yes, I'm aware of the video you refer to, Sophie. Need I say more? I'd rather you didn't. Honestly, you've said enough. Oh, this is some thick mud again. What an amazing stream this has turned out to be, though. I was really, you know, at the start of the stream, with the trouble we had with the power cut and everything, I really thought we were all set to just have a terrible day today. But it's turned out to be a really great stream. Really has. Thank you everyone so much. We got a few new followers, a few new subscribers. The conversation's been great. The game's been really great. We've not really gotten too badly stuck or anything like that. It's been a really good stream today. You had a power cut? We did. We had a power cut about 20 minutes into the stream. Even less than that. I think we were like 10 minutes in and I had a power cut. Which, again, I thought that was going to be a bad omen, you know. I thought that was a sign that the stream was going to be a disaster. But honestly, once we got things back up and running again, it was really great. You know, I've had a really good day today, really good stream today. Thank you so much, everyone. Passage seems to be blocked for now. Oh, okay, we can't visit the quarry yet, then. There must be some mission that needs to be done before we can go. I'm guessing the other passages are also going to be blocked. I mean, it's worth a try. We could try and drive over to one of the other ones. It doesn't look like it's too far to this one over here. It's been good. Thanks, Charlie. Let's do this then. This will be the last thing we do before we finish up for tonight. And if we still can't get through, then we know we've got something to do next time, right? Is figure out how to unlock the next map area in this region. Because it did say, on the upgrade page for the Tatra, it did say that this is where we find the upgrades for the Tatra in the Tamir region. But we've found all of the upgrades on this part of the map, so we must have to go to the quarry area. You know, we need to go to the next area to be able to find those upgrades. Oh, I did not notice that radiation symbol last time we came up here. Okay, is this a nuclear waste dumping ground? No, it's is it a uranium mine? It must be a uranium mine. Or some other radioactive material mine. Okay, that was quite a thump. Those eyes are pretty spooky. Do you see those eyes popping up around me? Creepy. I like it though. Good creepy. Oh, we need to be... Oh, we gone the wrong way. Ah, whoops, whoops, whoops. Back up, back up. Is there... Please tell me there's a gap in the fence here. There is a gap in the fence here. Perfect. On our farm in the woodland, there's an area still owned by the MOD, because at the end of World War II, the Americans dumped a lot of unused ammunition and stuff. Oh, lovely. Oh, it's a railway line. Ah. Well, in that case, we're probably not going to be able to get to the quarry along the railway line, are we? Yep, passage seems to be blocked. Okay, so there's some other mission that we need to do before we can go to the quarry, which is fair enough. We'll try and figure that out in the next stream, because I would like to go. If you're confused about how the map works in this game, by the way, you can see here there's like four maps in each region. So if we go to Michigan, there's Black River, Smithville Dam, Drummond Island, and Island Lake. Same in Alaska. Some only have two, like the Kola Peninsula and Yukon, but in Tamir, we can go to the quarry, the Rift, and Zimnegorsk. We will try and figure out how to get to the quarry in the next stream. We might have to do some of the regional missions. There's like big regional missions that you need to do, like the story missions, as it were. So we might have a look at doing some of those next time. This one here, I think, is one of them. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for Snowrunner for today. There's a 33-foot deep concrete shaft with boxes and boxes of ammunition. That is wild. That is crazy. Anywho, that is all we have time for today. So, thank you for joining. There we go. Can I just do that? There we go. That's it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. It has been a wonderful stream. Sorry you're late, Harry. You can catch up on YouTube if you want to watch the whole live stream, you know, if you want to watch the whole thing from the beginning. But it's been an amazing time. Really good stream today. It has been so fantastic. Especially after the last Snowrunner stream, which was incredibly stressful. This one has been so much more fun. I've really enjoyed it. Had a really fantastic time today. I hope you have as well. Tomorrow, Phasmophobia. Who is ready for Phasmophobia? I'm so excited. Our first ever proper multiplayer game on stream. So excited for it. If you want to participate, make sure you're in the Discord server and make sure you give yourself the horror role. We're going to be playing Phasmophobia multiplayer tomorrow. It's going to be first come, first serve. You can have up to 4 players in a game. So if we have more than 3 people want to join in, we'll like rotate so that everyone gets a chance. But yeah, that's going to be tomorrow, Phasmophobia. Thursday is Factorio again. Really excited for that. That's been going tremendously well at the minute too. So more Factorio. And then Sunday, Subnautica 2. Another multiplayer game. We are really eating good with the multiplayer games this week and this month. So join me tomorrow for Phasmophobia. Join me Sunday for Subnautica 2. And join me on Thursday for Factorio, of course. And join me tomorrow morning for another breakfast stream. So if you're new around here, every weekday I do a breakfast stream, 7 AM to 8 AM. No games, just, you know, shooting the breeze, little chat, morning coffee, that kind of thing. And we do the New York Times Wordle and stuff like that. But yeah, so next stream, you know, I'll be live tomorrow for breakfast, and I'll be live tomorrow evening for Phasmophobia. I've joined your fan club for 100 days. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Still having breakfast? Yes, for now, we're going to still do the breakfast streams every weekday, but I'm going to think about reducing them to 3 times a week. I don't know for definite yet, though. In the meantime, if you have enjoyed, please do follow, subscribe, whatever else. Really helps me out, really appreciate it. You know, whether you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, or Purple, a follow or a subscribe is very much appreciated. If you'd like to support me financially, there are 2 ways you can do that. First of all, you can join the Patreon for £1 a month and get your name on this board right here. Shout out to Kate, Jess, Danny, Riley, P, Charlie, Marika, Aaron, Liam, Matt, Max, Andre, and Zeroiz for supporting me over there. Once again, if you'd like to get your name on this board, there's a link in my bio. It costs £1 a month. You get access to behind-the-scenes content, and you'll be supporting me in what I do here on TikTok, YouTube, and elsewhere. The other way you can support me, if you are watching on Purple, that's TWITCH. I'm not allowed to say its name because TikTok doesn't let me. But if you want to become a subscriber on Purple for £5 a month, you get VIP access in the Discord, you get some special custom emotes that you can use in the chat, and eventually there'll be other benefits for the subs as well. I just haven't had a chance to make those yet. We've only been offering subs for about 2 months. But yes, thank you very much to my Purple subscribers. I'm not going to shout you all out because there's so many of you now. You know who you are. Thank you so very much. Thank you all for joining. There'll be a very special video going out tomorrow. I say very special. It's going to be just a normal video. You know, it's only going to be like 3 minutes long, but I wanted to do a little thank you video because tomorrow is the 2-year anniversary of me starting TikTok, which is a very big milestone for me, you know, a very important date for me. So there'll be a little thank you video going out tomorrow for that. And then, like I say, I'll be live again for Snowrunner. So thank you, everyone. Not for Snowrunner, for Phasmophobia. So thank you, everyone, very much for joining. We'll say goodbye to the TikTok viewers, and then we'll see if we can do a raid on Purple. So bye-bye, TikTok. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Okay, and before we finish up, Twitch, let's see if we can get ourselves a quick raid together, shall we? Who's streaming right now? Does anyone have any suggestions for a raid? Only come for the raids? No worries, Charlie. Good to have you here. Does anyone have any suggestions for someone to raid? If not, I'll pick someone at random. Random it? I think we'll random it. Okay, I'll send you to Mark C 420. Top of the list. USA, ADHD, also playing Snowrunner. Vibing English people. Yes, that'll do. That'll do. I'll send you. And he's also in the Tamir region right now. He's in the same place we've just been driving. So I'll send you over to Mark C 420. Have a great time, everyone. I'll see you all. Actually, I can't send you over to him because I have to verify my age. I better not send you over there, just to be safe. Okay. Let me send you instead to Conning Leany, who's also playing Snowrunner and is also in the Tamir region by the looks of it. I'll send you over there instead. Have a good time. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.